are just something to admire, 'cause you shine in something like a mirror, and I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine. If you ever feel alone and the glare makes it hard to find, just know that I'm always parallel on the other side.
I held him. I don't know what role he'll have at court, but I want to be a part of my son's life. Of this child's life, but we will have others. Don't claim him. Officially, you mean?
Yes.
Mary, leave us. You too, Condé.
I am your queen. You owe me an explanation. You owe France and your subjects a just rule.
Go to our chambers, where private discussions between husbands and wives should take place.
Not just your wife.
You are not king either. Leave us now.
You were right here all along. I kept this like you were me.
You were brilliant.
And he didn't ask to see the contents of the letters?
I burned them before he could see they were forged. Why are you kneeling?
You're the king, and I'm nothing. Until you make me something. Don't say that, you're my brother. Then give me the job already.
Sebastian, I hereby appoint you the king's deputy.
I can't ever
What happens
change
to us while we live, and when we are long gone, nothing can change that or take it away. The world is a cruel place, and it's cruelest to the weak.
Mary, why are you talking?
Give him your name. Give your baby your name.
Not even my name can make him safe.
No, but it can make him safer. I have to open my heart. So, do right by him with my blessing, and claim him as your own, and our marriage will be stronger for it.
Tell me how to fight for now, and I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out.
Is there some spirit you're expecting to hear from? Francis, is anything wrong?
Nothing.
My mirror staring back at me. I couldn't get any bigger with anyone else beside of me.
I am a new king trying to fill the shoes of a man those people feared. I don't need their fear, but I need their respect. How can I ask them for it if I can't even get it from you?
You don't think I respect you?
She speaks for you in this. She is my queen. And yes, she does. In this and most things, you do best to remember it. Unless you want your king to look elsewhere for friend. Because the time will come most unexpectedly when you will need one.
Yes, Majesty. Majesty.
Keep your eyes on me.
I want the same world as you do. The better one. The only way to build it is together. We do greater things when we act as one, when we trust each other as equals. This is not a coronation for a king. It is for a king and queen.
The now you hold, and tell me how to fight for now. It's easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You along, 'cause it's like you're my mirror staring back at me.
I was just looking at our home. We had such fun playing here when we were children. Do you remember?
Of course.
If you were, say, learning how to walk.
That we're making to
You are.
I am. It's been some weeks now, but I wanted to be sure, and I am sure. I am a child. Our child, at last.
Tell me again how happy you are.
I don't think I have ever been this.
You look more beautiful than ever. A common affect I've heard when a woman is with child, but you are uncommonly desirable.
Until I balloon to the size of a plough horse. Our children can grow up to be as close as we are. Nothing would make me happier.
Well, there is one thing. There's been no decision on a choice for godmother.
I'm hoping it would be you. There's no one I'd trust more with my child than you. I would be honored.
You, the godmother, are you sure?
Yes, do you disapprove?
No. Quite the opposite. It makes me happier than any man, any king has right to be.
I can't fight. All I need is you and I without you.
Have you seen the Queen? She didn't look herself.
I lost the baby.
Why didn't you send for me?
You seem so happy, and I know how much it meant to you. And not for the realm, for you. You wanted us to be a family. I couldn't help wondering, would he have your curls, or have your eyes, or would he be a blend of us both?
Without you. Without you. I can't quit now.
It was mid-June. You were 8. We stood outside like this, but on the south lawn. We'd escaped the castle at night. It had to be dark.
We wanted to see the fireflies. And every year we tried to catch them. And when we didn't, I would cry.
I never worried. The thrill for me was in the waiting. With you.
Without you. And I can't look. I'm so blind. I lost my heart.
The world can be dark, Mary. And uncertain. And cruel. The only thing that really matters is that we face it together. Whatever the future brings, you are my light.
I've given up hope.
I have not given up hope. I love you. And I believe in you.
Believe in us. I love you. I need you to know that.
I do.
I want to support you. As your wife, as your queen. There's something else going on. Lately, you've been distant, acting as though you're haunted by something.
You need to trust me, to share things with me.
Not everything can be solved by talking, by love, by you. There are things we cannot change, that cannot be undone. Things that I don't tell you to protect you.
Protect me from what?
I have already said too much.
You have said far too little.
You worry that I can't bear you a child.
Yes. Does it bring us closer for you to know that your failure disappoints me beyond words?
You told me you hadn't lost hope.
I lied.
No need to hear anymore. I don't want to have to play a part with you. I don't want to pretend that I'm happy when I'm not. But it was harsh to hear just the same. I didn't realize how disappointed you were with me for not giving you a child.
And if you find that the crown weighs too heavily, well, then line it with velvet. That's what I do.
Seeing you safe today, I could not have borne losing you. Oh, thank God.
Mary risked her life today, and she was out there because she wanted to please you. By seeing a physician who could help her have a baby. Whatever is going on, trust her. Be honest. If you don't, she'll end up 1,000 miles away from you, playing her role out of duty. She has a childlike belief that a woman should trust her husband. I wish it were true.
I want you to know that I didn't mean those words I said. I didn't even mean them in the moment. I was desperate. I was afraid for you. I can't live like this with us so far apart.
And stop shutting me out. Tell me why you're so afraid. Whatever it is, I will fight at your side.
You would, wouldn't you? You'd fight to the end. Whatever happens, I'll never leave you. Never betray you.
Isn't lack of honesty a betrayal?
You must believe that I'll fix this. I'm not just acting the part of a dutiful wife like my mother had to. I don't want that.
No. That will never be us.
I understand. You've been carrying this all alone. I am proud of you.
I wanted to give you a chance to do the right thing. And I still believe you will. We will face the consequences together.
Sleeping without you.
You and Condé work well together.
We work well together. You and I.
There was a time when the only way forward was one that we made together, and I miss it. I miss my husband.
No matter what happens, I love you.
You are not the man I fell in love with. And you are not the king I want to rule beside. You are a coward.
If that is what you truly believe, then perhaps you should return to Scotland. Leave me.
Mary, everything that I have done.
Enough, enough! I gave you a chance. I waited for the man I fell in love with to return. But that man is dead, and I am finished waiting for him.
I'm not going. I may have given up on trying to understand you, but I will not give up on France.
Careful, brother. If you push Mary too hard, you might not be able to win her back. I'd rather she were alive and in Scotland than here and dead.
You did this to us. I lost all faith in you. Not the man I thought you were. Don't give me hope for France, for us, and then take it away again.
Mary, I love you. You do know that, no matter what I've done. I know you're still angry, but let me look at you.
Enough.
Not nearly.
You are alive. You will survive this. I know this. They tried to destroy you by taking your pride and your strength, but those things cannot be taken, not from you. Not ever, and they will not succeed. Do not let them win. Trust me. Trust me and let me help you. Trust that I can get you through this, because I swear to you that I can.
You are my life. This is my fault.
Because you weren't here.
Please don't torment yourself. I'm so sorry that this happened.
Don't blame yourself for the actions of evil people.
I made choices. Under pressure from another. I was being blackmailed. I killed my father at the joust.
Why didn't you tell me what he was doing to you?
And once they're gone, we will come back from this. And I will never let anyone hurt you again. You blame me for what happened.
It feels forever linked to you and to us.
Mary, I was desperately trying to save your life.
I don't know if it would have gone differently or better, but you never gave us a chance. And now we'll never know that we will continue to work together as king and queen. But that I will be your wife in name only.
I can't do that.
I won't. I would do anything for you, Mary. I love you. And you love me.
And look where that love has brought us. How long are you going to keep playing this game?
I don't understand.
And yet, every day or two, you come here with something to keep me more comfortable. You don't say anything, but I can feel you pressing me to talk.
I don't expect you to talk to me or do anything you don't wish to do. I wish I knew how to help.
Just give me time.
All the time you need, of course.
Perhaps I could help.
I'd love that. He has feelings for you. And now everyone knows it.
I can barely stand to touch my own husband. Why would I ever encourage another?
I know you don't think you will heal, but I know that you will. You are a survivor and the strongest person I've ever known. There cannot be the slightest doubt about our child's paternity. Doubts like these start wars. They put your country at risk as well as your life.
My life, and not yours.
I know it is unfair.
Your words were hard to hear, but they were true. Appearances matter for people like us. Condé and I can appear to have no friendship that is more than political.
I can't stand to see you hurt. I don't want you to feel so alone.
But I am alone. We both are.
We don't have to be. I'd like to stay with you tonight. Because you are my wife. Just to watch over you while you sleep. I could stay here, happily.
I would like that.
I want us to have a new beginning. A place we can go away from the castle and all the painful memories it holds.
What if we go there and things don't get better?
Things are already better.
What if it was true?
It was true.
Francis, he's dying. The prophecy, it will come to pass.
We'll do things in our own time, my love. If you want me to sleep here for the rest of the year, I don't object.
There's nothing you can do.
I can tell you that what happened was a nightmare. The nightmare is over. How could you send me to another?
Because I love you. And one of us should be happy.
You are beautiful. You let him think that you don't want him to be with her.
What are we becoming, Francis? It's time to let our hearts go where they will.
What's changed?
Time, I suppose.
Time that has brought your heart no closer to mine. You say that I can be free, open to another. But without you, my heart is closed, as tight as a fist. I need to think about it, and I believe you need to as well.
I'm going under, and this time I fear there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody.
Never hurt you.
You don't know that.
I don't want to move on with others, with anyone.
But you do?
Do you love him? Is that what all this is about?
Did you come to me because you're afraid you'll go to him, or because you want to secure your rule in Scotland before you do? Mary!
Both. I don't know if I can love anyone again. Queen, not a queen. A wife, but not a wife.
Be my wife.
I can't.
And now you want to go to him, thinking it will erase your pain. It won't, Mary. I won't let you do it. I forbid it.
Live my life the way I desire.
Don't speak to me of your desire for another.
My desire to put the horrors of my past behind me. Because you think that if you simply bide your time, I will come back to you?
I do think that.
I can't do this anymore.
Do what? Hear the truth of our lives? Are you certain, Mary?
I am.
He is yours. You're free to do as you please. I cannot bear to see you in pain. And I will not be the cause of any more suffering, even if your pain results from being kept from another man whom you desire. Let us hope that this allows one of us to be happy, at least. Protecting you as you take comfort in the arms of another.
I only wanted to find
happiness. I know. Your happiness.
What's wrong? terribly ill last night, and I must go to him.
Now the day bleeds into nightfall.
The physician was asking how the king seemed before he collapsed. He says it could help him treat Francis. Was he eating? Did he seem weak? How was he sleeping? You don't know the answers, do you? Knowing a husband's well-being, that's a wife's job. And you have chosen not to be a wife to my son. Where were you last night, Mary, when the king collapsed? I know about you and Condé. Do you know what told me? That your infidelity was fact and not rumor. The look of pain on my son's face when he lied for you, to protect the woman that he loved more than anything.
We had come to an agreement.
I doubt that agreement included you abandoning your marriage and running off to Scotland. Yes, I know about that too. The truth of your betrayal was the last thing that he heard before he collapsed. Oh, I'm sorry, am I upsetting you? Should I not have suggested that you did this to him? Because you make no mistake. This is on your head.
I don't know if you can hear me. I am so sorry for the pain we've caused each other. I want you to live. Please, please live. I remember when I couldn't be this close to you, or even hear the sound of your breath. I cling to that sound now. I don't want it to end. Francis?
Because my country made yours a promise. That's why. Otherwise, we're both stronger when we honor our promises.
Unlike your wife, you mean?
Make of that what you will, but I have been given a second chance at life, and I intend to live it more wisely. So the next time I'm staring at death, I can have no regrets.
And do you regret marrying me?
I think you should leave.
Leave this room? Or leave France?
That's up to you. You got what you wanted. Just don't expect a fond farewell from me. Or my trust. Ever again. And you are safe. Here with me.
Nostradamus always said that you would be the cause of my son's death. I never imagined that you would kill him by breaking his heart.
I'm sorry if you thought it was over.
You were planning to abandon our marriage, flee France and run off with my cousin, so I no longer care what you do.
Trust what you know of him.
What I know of him. He took advantage of you when you were at your most vulnerable. He knew the horrors that you had endured and saw an opportunity. He stole my wife.
The affair isn't Condé's fault. It's mine. I turned to him because I couldn't turn to you. Because the love in your eyes made it feel like I was drowning in those memories, and I couldn't. And I had to survive. He deserves your trust, even if I do not.
You choose to lie to me.
But he has done this, Francis, because I ended things. I chose to stand by my husband as your queen, if not your wife.
An important distinction.
I came back to do the right thing.
How am I supposed to thank you for this? This may mean the end of our reign.
It would be useful to know who Condé's friends and enemies are.
Yes, it would. You're dismissed. Very forgiving of a man who betrayed your heart.
Yes, he betrayed me. Do you think I don't feel that?
I cannot allow him to live.
I understand your reasons.
I am sorry. Truly.
I saw you and recognized right from the start we're both ruined with matching insatiation.
She already knows.
Do you really love him that much? I thought that this was about your healing.
I will never see him again.
You say that as if somehow I've won. But how can it be over when he's so ingrained in your heart? You will always see him just as I will always see you, naked in each other's arms.
If I don't have you at my side.
Save your apologies. Your words have no meaning for me anymore.
This is all your fault. Or thinking it.
Tell him every day how much his father loved him.
I will, I promise.
My only concern now is you.
Perhaps I should stay as well.
That's not a good idea. I failed to protect you once before. If anything were to happen to you, I will never be able to live with myself.
Burn until there's nothing left. I can tell that we're going to destroy one another.
I wish there was a way to end this without bloodshed.
Condé's still in love with you, Mary. That's why he kidnapped you. Nothing has changed for him. Probably justifies this whole thing by clinging to the idea that he can somehow save your life. But he can't save you.
This is not the end I've dreamed for us.
The way my path leads back to yours, though I hate it, I've never desired something more. Yes, I hate it, but you...
Whose blood concerns you more? Your husband's or your lover's?
One of you is going to die. I couldn't let it be you.
that we're going to destroy one.
Had everything, Condé. Your freedom, your crown.
You are my husband and my king.
Mary, we're alone. There's no need.
He is a traitor. And I love you, Francis.
But something
I always have. Always.
will burn until there's nothing left.
It's been a long time since I've seen you smile.
Oh, I've never gotten so close to losing everything. And then gotten almost all of it back. You asked me if I could ever forgive you. And at the time, I couldn't even conceive of it. I thought, if anything, it would take years.
I'll wait. Even if it takes that long. Not because we're wed, or because I have nowhere else to go, but because I love you.
Proven that.
My mother would say we are stained by such choices. Can we not make another choice? To commit our hearts to each other no matter what. It's terrifying and nearly impossible, especially if we think we can save each other. I will love you for the rest of my life. I will never let you go again.
I'm dying. Yes. You are.